Hi, I'm Carcino.
Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. Yo, what's up? You know I'm tired when I make mistakes like this. The mistake that I made was this was supposed to be a recorded video, and I put the video live. So that tells you I am very, very tired. Whenever I make mistakes like that, I don't normally make those type of mistakes. And I was like, wait a minute, what is this? I set this for live? I was supposed to make a recording. So now that we're here and we're live, welcome. Most of y'all would get this at a recorded time or another time it was being presented. But now you're seeing this live, and wow. Yeah, so meanwhile, Maino just went on Vlad and, basically was airing out Wack 100 because of all the things that happened beforehand. I don't think Wack has been in New York since. Uh, you know, I haven't seen him go to New York since K. Slay passed. Wack at it again. Yeah, well, he keeps messing with New York. New York is a whole different world. He realized that early, and he stayed his ass over in Cali. I'm trying to tell him New York is a whole different type of animal. You know what I'm saying? They are a little bit more grimier, a little bit more up in your face. Well, when you deal with a situation that you don't quite understand, you end up in situations you don't understand. So, yeah, well. hmm Well, we can go back a couple years because this beef been going on for a few years now. Wack loves to point out that he got money and you know Maino don't, and he gets all this money and all this crap, talking about how broke Maino is, right? So he's dealing with China Mac, and goes on China Mac's platform, another street dude. But let's see.
New York should be responding.
Nigga, you's a bitch. Let's get to it. I don't want to do no talking.
See the
Fuck
social
all the
media?
talking.
See
Let's
the
get
social
to it.
media?
Fuck
You
you.
doing a
Fuck
lot
your
of woke
family.
things.
Let's get
Why,
to it.
hey,
No,
why
we
you
not
didn't have
fuck
this
niggas.
energy
Fuck
when you
all that.
broke it down?
Let's get to it.
Did
Let's
you
get
break
to
it down?
Let's get to it. No,
Did you break
listen,
it
fuck all
down?
the other shit. Fuck
Smile
all the
for me
other
on the
shit.
side.
Fuck
Smile
all
for me.
man.
Let me
Fuck
see the
all that.
smile right here. Give me the smile. You bitch ass nigga, you got your drawers pulled up in your ass. You got your drawers pulled up in your ass, nigga. You broke ass nigga. You got your drawers pulled up in your ass.
Fuck your
Boy,
family.
you ain't did
Fuck
shit
you.
to the nigga
You
that
a
gave you a
bitch.
fuck
You
bitch.
talking about niggas
You
I
ain't
touch.
did
Shut the
nothing.
fuck up.
You got a
Shut the
smile right here.
nigga. Shut up, nigga. You don't know. All right. You heard what I said, nigga.
Smile
You
for
heard,
me from the side of
you
your
heard
face.
You pussy.
Now let me ask you a
Listen,
question since
you
we
ain't
got
asking me
Holly.
nothing. Let's
Tell your
get
man
to
have
it.
a conversation. Why did you keep his chain? Why did you keep his chain?
He don't want to talk. He want to get to it. But,
leave it alone. But listen, don't say Wack social media. Is that social media? Keep it real, Mac.
we all on social media. This is
There it go. That's all I'm saying. So don't just say Wack. You know, nigga. You put something up on social media. Wack, critique it. I gave my opinion. I think my opinion was too close to being real. So now he's in his feelings. Ever since dude pulled them drawers up in his ass, the boxing ball, dude.
There's no proof of that. Why you keep on saying that? There's no proof of that, right?
Yes, it is.
Where? How?
I got the content. I'm going to send it. You know if I tell you I'm going to send it to you, Mac, I'm going to send it.
But if somebody's saying that,
you going to run it? If I send it to you, look, Mac, you going to run it if I send it to you?
What?
The content.
What? The video? Is there a video?
Listen.
If there's a video, I'm posting it. If there's a video, I'm posting it. But if it's just him saying it, come on, bro. Anybody can say anything.
That's a reputable, credible dude.
Somebody can say anything.
Mac, you know that's a reputable, credible dude.
Listen, I'm not going to say he's
not.
I'm not going to say he's not.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm not going to say he's not.
So why that nigga ain't the nigga on the streets, right?
Huh?
He on the street.
I don't know where yet.
Mac, listen. You my man. Listen. And I know Maino your man. You might want to ask me some of them other questions that you say you disagree with me on, because as a brother, I'm going to answer for you respectfully. You might want to get away from this because I'm gonna start doing shit, saying shit.
There you go. Right? Clownish. But then, after all of that, he comes right back.
But so how you feel about people saying that you always coming to defense for a snitch, man?
In defense, how is that defense is up? I addressed Troy Ave first.
Oh yeah?
What you mean? Yeah? I'm the first to get addressed.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm just calling you out on some wit. Hey, bro, you can't issue a statement. Shout out to Troy Ave. We've always been friends. Our entourage has been friends. We did records together. We did about 5 different shows together. We get along great. Love. My condolences to Banger. I hope y'all whoop. And I'm standing there with your jury in my pocket, homie. That's weird, homie.
I feel it's weird. Okay, it's weird.
And then 40 days later, while he locked up, right, when they take him, days after that, you doing a motherfucking video with his chain on your neck.
Is that right?
June 4th.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Maino. Come on. We didn't know all
real
that.
Shit. Like, the
we didn't know all that. So, I
come
mean,
up with this thing talking about they ran your name like the police that subpoenaed you to court, right? Trial over with. Dude just got sentenced, and ain't nobody else getting on the stand. Ain't nobody else got to get questioned.
So how you
came up talking about I've been holding your jury for 7 years.
So how you feel about people feel like, man, you sticking your nose in East Coast business, man, ain't got nothing to do with you?
Hey, bro, listen, check this out. Bro. I've been getting a lot of money in the entertainment business a long time. Ain't no East Coast, West Coast, no coast. If it's on the blogs, you'll be talking about it, straight up. About what it is. Because guess what? If Wack slip and fall today, they gonna be talking about it. Ain't no East Coast business. What you mean?
So
you went over there. Wait, did Maino not? We only know about this because Maino went and did an interview, right? That's social media, right?
Yeah, he broke it down on his YouTube.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
He broke it down on his YouTube.
Okay, well, that's social media, right?
So how do you feel about people saying that you're trying to blackball him, get him canceled with your post?
I'm definitely trying to get him canceled.
What?
Dirty ball. I'm on projects. I'm definitely trying to get him canceled.
Why?
Definitely. Tomorrow, I'm going to have Jason Lee and a whole LGBT community. Hey, nigga, listen. When dealing with an op and an enemy, nigga, you destroying. I'm definitely trying to get him canceled.
So when did Maino become...
One thing about Wack, I'm going to stand on my shit, nigga. Hey, listen, bro. If I can fuck your plug up, I can, listen, if I know I can come in late at night and switch the real money out with counterfeit and let you go deliver 100 to Santos and f your plug up, I'm definitely gonna do so of his own. Believe that.
Listen, Wack.
I'm a 77 baby, bro.
So listen, Wack.
Old Testament, my nigga.
So listen, so you basically declaring war with Maino, like.
Nah, Maino been on ever since he disrespected the homie from Avalon on Paru. He know. You know, all the thing I tripped off of is when I read the post. I said, damn, this nigga just said it and said, Troy, we've been partners for this long and ain't never been no beef and love amongst the camps and we didn't did shows together, songs together. My condolences to your homie Banger and all this shit. But then you said you picked this Jane up the night of the shooting and you never ran it.
Right.
I think you clout chasing, bro. You inserting yourself in some shit. So you know me, I'm the nigga that's gonna say what other niggas is thinking and don't want to say. You can't cancel me. I don't give a I got too much money and I'm too independent. And my business partners is in the Middle East and they don't give a about none of this shit over here anyway. That's the secret to Wack.
So basically, it's like it's been on between them. You just waiting.
It's been what it is. It's been what it is. You know, I had nothing to say to the nigga, but when I seen it, I'm gonna say something.
Yeah.
All this is saying, I'm gonna say something. Why? Because that's what I want to do. Now you do whatever you want to do.
But no, you going as far as getting him canceled. You don't think that's overboard?
Nah, hell nah. I gotta work on that tomorrow. I'm gonna get on that tomorrow. Nah, you know, it's on, bro.
Wack.
When it's on, it's on, bro.
What you doing?
Wack. Come on, man.
Man, listen, hey, bro. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. If the mission is to move forward, to get there means not to know how far to go. He's the bozo. He big.
Watch to the end to see how things went when they confronted each other. But first, let's take a look at DJ Vlad's role in it.
And then I realized that this is just the internet game. This is just content.
Well, but to be fair, Wack is also prepared for physical violence.
Yeah.
And you've seen it with him multiple times.
No, I didn't.
Well,
After this interview, Vlad would go on to interview Wack and replay the clip to get a reaction.
Listen.
I'm trying to get y'all cool.
Listen,
this is not me trying to fan the flames on any level.
I believe, Maino could. He's doing great. You know what I mean? He's a smart dude.
Oh, you know something? I want to play.
And he's a real dude.
Hold up. Let me see if I can just...
that was funny.
Wack is also prepared for physical violence.
That's a fact.
And you've seen it with him multiple times.
No, I didn't.
Well,
no, I didn't.
Stitches. Remember he knocked out Stitches?
No, that don't count. That don't count. You punched on some dude. Like, that don't count.
Okay.
And I seen his one against the white boys. I mean, come on. Like, he's built low to the ground. He's built funny. Don't work out. He look like he eat whatever. Like any day.
I get it. But man, I get it. It was all fun and game. But don't never think you can do nothing to me or whoop my ass or none of that. Now, based on that, you're going to have to live on that. Hopefully it ain't at awards or somewhere. I'm an ex-convict dude. We don't care about none of that. Red carpet, it just could get redder. So maybe you might want to retract those things. Retract those things and know who you dealing with. Because obviously he been watching me though. He been watching certain instances and situations.
I hope y'all work it out, and if you want me to be the middleman of the situation, I will gladly be the middleman try to ease this out. This is not an attempt. She was down in Atlanta. This is not an attempt of me trying to fan the flame.
This is where China Mac comes in. Not long after the interview clip you're about to see, China Mac would attempt to bring Maino and Wack together and get to the bottom of their problems, but things would quickly go left.
So you the one that smacked him, right?
Yeah. I didn't smack him because he used the word. That's a misconception. I smacked him because he constantly was disrespected.
So hold on, you said that you would smack me too, right?
Yes, I would.
And you would smack me
in that setting.
So hold on, so you saying that you would smack me?
It's about respect. TMS
I'm asking you a question. So you saying that if I came in here and said that word, you would smack me?
I just said it's not about the word nigga. I didn't smack him because he used the word nigga. I don't give a fuck if TMS used the word nigga. I give a fuck. TMS was changing at that time.
3 hours later.
Video that we filmed on YouTube of him saying that with his own mouth.
Nah, I feel you, but I definitely know that you ain't gonna smack me though.
Okay, that's where I be. Okay, I'm gonna pull up. We gonna get. Okay, that's where I be. 7:30, homie. I'm on the ground, homie. You 40 minutes. There go the address. Matter of fact, boom, pin drop to the number he texted me from. See, when I see the pin drop, And it matched the address. 9 o'clock come. He starts saying to me, yeah, this a fight I had at Meek Mill's show. Man, I don't give a about none of that. You say you want to come see me where I'm at, right? Is that serious? I send it to you. Your mama again, come see me. Now I'm gonna tell you what happens. These niggas start talking to a bunch of niggas that don't know me. You had the same problem.
Right.
But what happens is when they go to dealing with you one-on-one, that energy, right, doesn't match what these other then told this man about you. See, one thing me and you know, and anyone know that come from these streets and walk these yards, we know when we dealing with a fool. We know that. I don't give nobody say, I know once I start interacting when I'm dealing with one of them type of things, right? 11 o'clock come, 12 o'clock come, I'm going to send you this whole text thread. You're going to see it from beginning to end. For the part I didn't know who it was, I'm here. Hey, look, you're talking. Don't send me no video clips of you fighting or telling me what you did done. Come on over and get your issue, homie. 1:30 come, I'm mad as a mother.
So you ain't you ain't go to Vegas and he ain't pull up?
On Paru, I'm waiting. Waiting on this. He tell me, he contact me.
So why they making it seem like you ducked that?
China Mac, let me ask you something, bro. If they say, based upon your answer, right or wrong, you going to the penitentiary, did Wack duck it? Yes or no? China Mac, it ain't gonna be nothing but some homie. I'm not a rapper, Mac. I'm not a rapper. I was in Solidad at 16. My rap sheet, my spits behind these walls from Juvenile on up on both sides, Crips, Bloods, Essays, Norteños, all that is impeccable. I'm too loud. If it wasn't, it would have been talked about it. I'm too loud. You know why I'm loud? Because when I retired that shit, it wasn't no retirement plan for me. So the least I can do is get a kick out of talk about the who did it wrong.
Right. So right. I mean, I feel you. Yo, so the shit with Maino, like, is there any coming back from that? Like, what's up? Like,
you know me, man. You know, get it out the way however it goes. You know, I ain't tripping. Well, we get out the way. That's it. We gonna run across each other.
I texted you this morning. I seen everybody saying New York. I'm like, there's no way.
New York, what?
You like when I pulled up.
What, you tell me one thing. Look, this the problem I see.
Maino just commented. He said, "Let's get to the please."
Look. Yeah, leave it. But see, listen. He's saying I'm a social media. What is he? Call a spade, Mac. To every action, it's a what? Reaction. But if I comment, it's on me.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yo, what? You reading paperwork. So you mad at me about reading the paperwork. Are you mad at that made it possible for me to read the paperwork? Every time, look, I don't give a where it's at. We got a out here named Jabalo, right? Rat. Long Beach. Shout out to my insanes, all my baby, all that. He's a rat. Brought to work, we ran to work. I don't give a fuck. Gun is a rat. He from wherever the fuck he from. But anytime an individual happens to be from New York, you start hearing people say this New York business. Nigga, you. He's a public figure. He did some weird shit. He didn't touch got caught with a trans, and he claimed he's straight or whatever the fuck he's doing. We're going to talk about it. This ain't at New York. We talking about that individual. What the f that got to do with the whole New York? If this shit, New York should be responding.
You's a bitch. Let's get to it. I don't want to do no talking.
See the social media?
Let's get
social
to
media?
It.
You doing a lot of wolfing.
Let's get to it.
Hey,
no,
why you didn't get this interview when you broke it down?
Let's get to it.
Did you break it down?
Let's get to it. No,
did you break it down?
All the other shit.
Smile for me on the side. Smile for me. Let me see the smile right here. Give me the smile. You bitch ass. You got your drawers pulled up in your ass. You got your drawers pulled up in your ass. You broke ass. You got your drawers pulled up in your ass.
your
boy.
family.
You ain't did shit to the neck that you a fuck
You
bitch.
talking about
You ain't did nothing. You got a smile right here.
Shut up. You don't know. All right. You heard what I said.
Smile for me from the side of your face. Now let me ask you a question since we got Holly. Tell your man have a conversation. Why did you keep his chain? Why did you keep his chain?
He don't want to talk. He want to get to it. But,
leave it alone. But listen, don't say Wack social media. Is that social media? Keep it real, Mac.
We are on social media. This is
there you go. That's all I'm saying. So don't just say Wack. You know, you put something up on social media. Wack critiqued it. I gave my opinion. I think my opinion was too close to being real. So now he's in his feelings. Ever since dude pulled them drawers up in his ass, the boxing ball dude.
There's no proof of that. Why you keep on saying that? There's no proof of that, Wack.
Yes, it is.
Where? How?
I got the content. I'm going to send it. You know if I tell you I'm going to send it to you, Mac, I'm going to send it.
But if somebody's saying that,
you going to run it? If I send it to you, look, Mac, you going to run it if I send it to you?
What?
These are the things that had me angry. But I didn't understand at that point that this is the internet. This is the internet games. This is about content. It ain't really so personal. It wasn't really a person. Now I would probably more than likely 99.9% of the times beat dog shit out that man. Like literally beat him bad, right? And that's where I wanted to always be at with him. And then I realized that this is just the internet game. This is just content.
Well, but to be fair, Wack is also prepared for physical violence.
Nigga, you's a bitch. Let's get to it. I don't want to do no talking.
See the
Fuck
social
all
media?
the talking. Let's get to it. Fuck
you doing a lot of
family. Let's get to it.
Hey,
no,
why you didn't have this energy when you broke it down?
Let's get to it.
Did you break it down?
Let's get to it. No,
did you break it
fuck
down?
all the other shit. Fuck
smile for me on the side. Smile for me. Let me see the smile right here. Give me the smile. You bitch ass nigga, you got your drawers pulled up in your ass. You got your drawers pulled up in.
Now, like I said, this was supposed to be a video. I was so tired, I ended up hitting the button and making it live. So I think we're doing okay. We're hanging in there. Now, let's kick this off. I even got the wrong backdrop. So if you're on my Patreon, the backdrop is explained on the Patreon as we break down Drake's lies that he's talking about with the UMG lawsuit and the Kendrick Lamar paperwork. Now, Wack shouldn't be talking about anybody's face doing anything. When your face look like a goddamn Brillo pad, ain't no goddamn way you should be talking about somebody, homie. Don't talk about nobody's face when your face look like a Brillo pad. There's plenty of people who got $150s across their face. That just tell me they was active. Okay, right. You ain't getting no credit for knocking out no dude named Stitches who gone off Molly, and you just pop him in the mouth for walking up and knocked him out. And that's how you got your fame. But you a manager. You a manager or you just talking for entertainment? Because the only person you seem to be managing is yourself. That's all I keep hearing. I'm this manager. I'm this manager. I'm like, okay, manager. What are you managing? Who are you managing? Is all your clients in jail? The only person you ain't even managing Ray J no more. This dude running across town talking about sleeping with Casanat, you know, like what's going on here? Only thing you managing is to be out here managing the work for white folk. Run behind them. You got fat and out of shape. Man, I done gained like 50 pounds, man. I'm down on my luck. That's what you was saying. You was down on your luck. You had no money coming in. Then the wife was leaving you. And she cool with me. And we talking about doing some business deals on but that's some stuff we can't discuss. He mad about that. He should be. Because she gonna profit more with me than with you. But you still gotta make those payments though, boy. Keep them payments coming in. You want to see the kids, right? He ain't mad at no trapdoor, Ross. That's just Wack talking. He's a talker. Everywhere he go, he got 20, 30 dudes with him to do his fighting for him. He got 20 young dudes around him who look at him and think he an OG because they seen him on social media. He could pull that in Cali. He ain't gonna be able to pull that nowhere else in the world. He would not be able to pull this. This dude is the only person I know, like Maino said, who runs to the defense of snitches and rats. I'm like 6'9" a rat. Well, you got a rat on your block. We all got a rat on our block. No, I wouldn't say that, bro. If I did, I wouldn't know him. Wouldn't find myself commiserating with him. Wack 100 expenses was about $44,000 a month, and he was going broke. He was back on his taxes and everything. He got with academics. Academics brought Wack in so he could do this clubhouse and all the stuff he doing there to promote. So they building up the clubhouse. Then he was like, "Oh, we gonna get you a deal." So he got him on there arguing, going reckless with people, back and forth, starting this beef. And talking about you and Hassan Campbell. That's how they introduced it. Because academics went over there and was like, "I'm finna get Hassan Campbell." So academics go grab Hassan. Like, "Yeah, you're gonna be up under me. You might have to change your channel though, because your channel might be too messed up, for us to really get you monetized." Because he couldn't get monetized for a minute. Then he moved. I think he got another channel, or they was able to work around it. And he'd be like, "Sino, how you know all about their deals?" Because these fools tried to recruit people I know, and people came to me and told me. And we see the play. This is what these fools do. Because they can't they're not good at what they do. So they got to live off of everybody else and say, "I got the keys to success." And they tried to give me the keys, but I said I didn't want it because I know what comes with it. Y'all want me to make content that denigrate our people. Y'all want me to talk about Ice Board Shorty and how great of a rapper he is and how great his album is until he gets smoked. And then it's like, oh man, and I got to go interview his ops and talk about how great they are now. And then put me in a war zone where people are trying to kill me and take my head off. But meanwhile, that guy's okay. It's weirdo behavior, and when you start seeing that kind of activity happen, and I mean, all I'm saying is I never saw Maino butt naked on the bed, wiggling his butt, talking to dudes on the phone. That's all I'm saying. I ain't never seen nothing like that. I've never done anything like that in my life. Don't plan on ever doing it. Hopefully, y'all won't have to do that or go through it. No, I decided F that. Thanks, Will. That's why I got the Patreon. I said, you know what? I'm going to just get me a Patreon so I could tell the people the truth and do it that way. It's because all these people lie, man. They lie so much that it doesn't even make sense for them to tell the lie. You know, like Wack, how long did he think he could keep running this game? Like, oh, Wack 100, he's this personality, he's this big. Wack is getting older and older, and his stick is getting old. He did all this content basically for free on Clubhouse. And I'm like, you're making the owner, you don't own Clubhouse, dog. Clubhouse, the people that own Clubhouse, you making them money. They promoting your platform, saying you could promote your show on Clubhouse. And you know the type of people that's on Clubhouse? Broke people. And that's what I was trying to tell them. I'm like, dude, y'all got a whole thing up there hating on me. A whole platform of dudes who don't even know who I am, hating on me and kissing your ass and thinking they finna get money for it. All of them broke. They got to go to work. They got to log off and go to work. But they trying to talk to me. I'm like, dude, I don't have to log off and go to work nowhere. My work is I can just hit the button and record. And I get paid more than the entire goddamn Clubhouse chat that you got in there combined. Yes, I've seen a realization take place, and I see a lot of people who individually oh yeah, they play this all the time. Like this is their move. You know, this sensationalism at its, I was gonna say it's at its finest, but it's at its worst. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what they want. They want everybody to retreat. They want everybody to cower. Mm-hmm. Right. When he ran into some New Yorkers, it was different. See, Wack, the New York dudes pulled up. It was different. I guess.
What happened? You niggas smacked in your head and you didn't get socked in your face.
Touch me.
See, but when reality come and knock on your door, now everybody want to remember it's all just for games. Mm-hmm. All fun and games. Until somebody gets smacked up. This wasn't an action. This was just an attention getter. Just to humiliate you. To show you who you are to them. Everybody takes an L every now and then. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got smacked up. You know, it happens. Not to me, but, you know, it happened to you. So, just stay on Clubhouse or whatever it's called and continue to do what you do. You know? I can't tell you no better than that. But I'm going to let it get crazy. Let's listen what happened today. And y'all tell me who the liar.
Frank, so whatever you is, bro. Hold on, brother. Hold on. Let the man finish off and then you can say what you gonna say, brother. Hold on, brother. We keeping it organized now.
Yo, listen. So I come in here to listen to y'all, answer a few of y'all questions. But I'm not having no back and forth with no nigga that's already on with. Y'all went to the internet. Y'all could have kept it off the internet, nigga, and let it be what it is.
You chilling with the answer?
Put that on Pyro, nigga.
Who am I even talking to?
You talking to Tiny Draws, nigga. Put that on
Talking about
Pyro.
the busted nigga that looked me in my face.
Put that on Pyro. Hey, look. All you gotta do, cause we ain't gotta do no yelling. We ain't gotta do none of that, bro. Put that on Pyro.
Who is you though, bro?
This is Tiny Draws, Cash.
Well, what are we talking about?
We talking about what happened when you walked up them stairs, nigga. Put that on Pyro.
What happened?
You didn't get smacked in your head and you didn't get socked in your face.
Touch me, nigga. What you
bro,
talking
put that on
about?
Pyro.
Why you nigga? You want me to
put that on Pyro?
Hey, you would know other
put
nigga.
We got slapped.
You would know nigga other touch
Man,
me.
look, I'm not, bro.
Your uncle bitch wrong got threw down on.
You put everything on Pyro. Put that on Pyro, nigga. When you came up them stairs, nigga smacked you in your head.
Yep.
Put that on Pyro. Put that on Pyro. You didn't run on that stage.
Y'all took the picture with my eye circle
bro,
like
put
it was
that
my
on
eye.
Bro,
so it wasn't my head or my eye. I put that on your raggedy ass mama.
Put that on Pyro, bro. That's all you gotta do. Put everything else on Pyro. Put that on Pyro, nigga.
He ain't gonna do it.
Your mama.
Put that on Pyro.
He ain't gonna do it.
That's all you gotta do.
My nigga.
Yeah, all right. You know what time it is, nigga.
Well, if it's that time, why you on the internet?
Yeah, man, come on. You know what time it is, nigga.
If it's that time, why you on the internet?
You know what time it is, my nigga. Stop all the games, bro.
If it's that
Stop
time,
all the
why
internet.
you on the internet?
Stop the internet, nigga.
Why
you
you
left
on
the
the
show
internet?
early.
Oh, forgot
you left the show early. That happened to you in the garage, and that happened to you on that stairway. It's two different incidents,
to me in the
nigga.
garage? Just see me tell
nigga,
you.
the two things that happened to you, you got caught in the garage.
What happened to me in the garage?
You got caught backstage, nigga. Two different incidents.
What
nigga.
happened to me in the garage?
Come on, my nigga. Corrupt didn't tell you nothing. You won't hear capping, nigga.
What happened to me in
Corrupt
the
didn't
garage?
call and tell you nothing.
Hey,
you capping. Because Corrupt was on that stairway right with us, nigga.
Tell me what happened to me.
Okay, we came down the stairs. You was coming up the stairs. You was with Kanye West, wasn't you? He had just walked off stage. You thought you was about to walk the nigga upstairs. We met right there at the stairway. We didn't say no words. We cracked you in your head on neighborhood grip, nigga. Yes or no?
Shit,
put that on
Pyro. What are you talking about?
Put that on Pyro. That didn't happen.
Dealing with the answer.
Damn,
Put that on Pyro. That didn't happen.
How you
put that on Pyro? That didn't happen.
You got cracked. Prepare for takeoff.
You said that happened on the stairs, so watch it. What happened in the garage?
It happened on the stairs, nigga, and then you
what
ran
happened
to
in
the
stage?
Pew! The tall nigga with the
I'm trying to establish something.
Man,
what happened in the garage?
Go ahead. Get your lies off.
That's my point, little bitch.
You ain't put nothing on Pyro, though. That's on Pyro, nigga.
Nigga, keep Pyro out your mouth.
Nigga, I'ma keep saying it. You ain't gonna do nothing. You had the chance to do something, Mr. Standoff.
Bro, it was 20 of y'all
Come
on
on, it wasn't 20 of us, nigga.
On my mama, it was 20.
Nigga, you
Why
was
you ain't get at?
How many of it was
Come
it,
on,
nigga?
man. It wasn't 20 of us, my nigga.
How many niggas was it before I put the
Bro,
video?
it wasn't
Put that
20
on
of us, my nigga. Stop the lies, bro.
Put that on 6-0, I let
On
the video
6-0
go.
wasn't 20 of us, nigga.
So it wasn't 20 niggas in the garage.
No, it was not 20 niggas in that venue. It was not 20 niggas in that venue.
It wasn't 20 niggas in that garage.
It was not 20 niggas in that venue,
I want to make this clear, because I will release this footage.
Yeah, release it.
So it wasn't
release it.
20
You always
y'all
talk
in the
about what you
garage.
gonna release. Just like you said you was gonna release something on this. You weird,
Wasn't
nigga.
20 of y'all? Hey,
man, look, bro. Ain't nobody got time for all these weird ass. You keep on this internet.
Wait.
Streets.
Are you saying the footage on this
internet and we gonna keep hollering at you in the streets?
You ain't finna holler at nothing.
Man, all right. We hollered already. And it wasn't how it was supposed to. We hollered already.
You niggas.
That was the wake up show.
Why didn't you
That was the way you left the venue early.
Dealing with the answer.
Tell Blueface to put that on Schoolyard. Tell OT Genesis to put that on Lonely. Tell nigga, the artist gang came to Deja Vu and came to the strip club with the Rolling 60s after we did that to you.
This is hilarious, man. Hey, let me ask you a question.
Did gang come to Deja Vu?
I don't know what
Did gang come to Deja Vu and party with the Rolling 60s?
Gang was already booked for Deja Vu. Let's go in.
Who you think booked them? Weirdo. Who you think booked them, weirdo?
You didn't book him. So
who you think booked them, weirdo? You know.
Did you look me in my eyes?
You know exactly. And you got
me in my eyes.
And got
venue.
On 6, I look through your eyes. You got.
You say something,
man. It was no words.
When you walked in that venue, did you say one word?
Go get your little tall black friend that pump fake that saved your life.
Did you say one word?
Go get your little friend. What happened after we socked?
Face to face, you didn't
what happened after we socked? You said the nigga swung on you. You stood. You had a standoff. What happened after that?
Bro, nobody swing on me down there.
Bro, you on 6-0 grip. You said the nigga swung on you. It came out your mouth.
What you talking about, bro?
Man, come on, cuz. You know what time it is.
Well, you in the garage.
You can't play these narrative games with me.
Well, you in the garage.
You can't play these narrative games with me,
nigga, I looked at you dead in your eyes when you walked in.
Bro, you got bro.
Ask this nigga when you walked in the venue. Hey, bro, you didn't walk in.
Bro, you got to put that on Pyro. Put that on Pyro, you didn't get smacked.
He ain't gonna put that on there. You know he got smacked up.
I don't give a fuck none of that. Put that on Pyro, I get smacked.
Hold on. There's a moderator. Hold up, bro.
Man, no, I nigga ain't with this clown. Tell that nigga.
Put it on Pyro,
Hey, bro.
Put that on Pyro with this nigga.
Bro. Hey, bro. That nigga's an enemy. Hey, that nigga's an enemy. He can't. Hey, bro. He can't fool me to put nothing on my set, bro. It don't work like that.
Shut up.
I scream it when I want to scream. My enemy ain't gonna make me scream shit.
Stop running, nigga. You talk about you was with your wife and kids. The nigga said that he was in a BMW truck parked right behind you. Nigga and said you was solo bolo. Which one is it, nigga?
The kids in the 2 different cars, you stupid ass.
Man, shut up, nigga. You lying. You lying.
Are you dumb or something?
How young back?
Go ask your uncle if he didn't see my daughter.
How young back? Let's talk about a little back.
Who's back? I don't know.
You know who back is.
I don't know.
You know exactly who back is, nigga.
I don't know who that nigga is.
You know exactly who back is. Stop playing these games, nigga.
Who that nigga is.
You know about Marky Mark. You know about Stutterbox. You know about Dale Dog back.
Dealing with the answer.
Stop playing these games, nigga. Stop playing these weird ass games, nigga. Yeah, stop playing these games, nigga.
Hold on, what's Stutterbox got to do with something though?
Yeah, you know.
This is the Presidential Suite. This is episode 60.
Hey, what Stutterbox?
Man, put that on Pyro.
But
put
answer
that on Pyro. That's gonna be another story we gonna talk about later.
What Stutterbox got to do with something?
I'm talking about that paperwork, nigga. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
You saying I'm on paperwork?
Bro, am I lying? Put that on Pyro, you not.
Wax on paperwork?
Put that on Pyro, you
Put
not.
that on 6-0 wax on paperwork.
6-0 grip, nigga, you on paperwork. Put that on Pyro, you not.
Put that on 6-0
episode 60.
Man, put that on Pyro that you're not on that case.
Produce it.
Put that on Pyro that you're not on that case.
You know I'm the one that told on
Put that on Pyro that you didn't make statements.
On none of them cases.
Put that on Pyro, you didn't make statements. Put that on Pyro.
Put that on
That means you should be
Bring the paperwork.
now, Frank.
Don't put that on 6-0.
Now you gotta bring the paperwork.
Wack. You know exactly what's coming.
Bring the paperwork. Hey, bro.
You know exactly what's coming back.
Hey, bro. It's a book called Murder Rap. Watch this.
Man, come on, bro. You know what
I'm gonna do y'all a favor. It's a book called Murder Rap. Go to your iBooks. You can't put that on power to make no statements. It's a book. Put that on Murder Rap by Greg Tate.
Man, I don't care about none of that.
Hold on. Go to the chapter called
none of that,
Stutter
man.
Box.
Y'all can believe this weird all y'all want to. Y'all know what this old clubhouse hype. But on 6
don't want to let me
you know what
talk.
time it is.
You don't want to let me talk.
You know what time it is. This ain't bro. It ain't none of that. You know what time it is.
You
Nigga,
just
stop all
blew
these
your
games.
neighborhood up, bro.
Stop all these games, nigga.
Stutter Box told
Come
on
run the
me.
thing, nigga.
Hell dog.
All you gotta do is come outside. Come outside, bro.
I'm outside. What you mean?
You're not outside. You inside. You at home. You got your wife back. You good. You feel good, don't you?
My wife ain't ever
Yeah, you got your little wife back and all that. Huh? Tell sis I said what up.
You mean got my wife back? You never went nowhere.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right.
You just put that on Rolling 60s. You
On
had paperwork
Rolling 60s, a nigga on Rolling 60s
Okay,
on
look, bring the
paperwork,
work.
nigga. On Rolling 60s,
Hey,
you
bro,
know
bring the
the
work.
deal, nigga.
You just
Weird
blew
ass
your
nigga.
setup, bro.
Yeah, weird ass nigga.
Setup, bro.
And this ain't got nothing to do with the 2P. You're a
just
weirdo,
blew your
nigga.
setup.
You're a weirdo.
You just blew.
Yeah, you're a weirdo, bro. You lied, bro. You done lied on
Wack,
several
and it ain't hit the
different
blog yet.
Bro,
I don't think
you're a lie. These blogs, these views. Oh, I don't care about none of that.
For you to
But
say
one
you
thing
got
for
it,
sure,
you ready,
one thing
right?
for sure, and you know this, nigga. You keep having my uncle name in your mouth, nigga. This gonna happen every time to you weirdo.
Man, somebody gon'.
Oh, that's the I'm up out of here, bro. You weak. Appreciate you tuning in, man.
That's just crazy. See what I told you? See what happens? You see what happens? You see, that's why Wack don't want to speak to me. He know, like, damn, this dude done got in my house. Hasino got in my house. While he was doing all that, I'm in the house. Me and your wife on the phone, having conversations, going back and forth on IG, sharing ideas and putting hearts on pictures. And you sitting there, who is that? Then you told her you was gonna finance her project as soon as Adam give you this money. You remember that, don't you? You gotta wait on the white man to pay you. Man, they trying to throw it on Poochie because Poochie dead. Poochie know he ain't did nothing like that. Nah, Tony. He ain't on my level. People think Big U is a monster because of what? Well, they could. They could go that route. But those dudes tried to come at me. So they was trying to kick it off with me. Right. Wack tried to diss my song and all those people. 40 Glock. But New York, it's a whole different place. That's why he can't go over there and mess with the Bloods and pull that Pyru stuff over there in New York. He think No, you got to know some people from New York, or it ain't gonna be popping. That's just how it is. Like back over there, they used to call them dudes dumb Alex, because that's how they move. Jay Prince is like, dude, that's Uncle Jay. But when Jay Prince come to town, Uncle Jay, we go see him and show him the proper respect. Mm-hmm. I know. That's because they have nothing else to say. You see, Wack, all he know is clown, 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 clown. And they try to lure people into cases. That's basically entrapment. Now y'all create all this false narratives and everything else. Oh, 600. I don't know that dude. Mm-hmm. Right. When you start talking tough again, people come around and they check him, and then he be like, "Oh no, 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 it wasn't even like that." Then he go right back to being a tough guy again. So you gotta understand like who it is you're dealing with. I addressed that thing they did on Clubhouse. Times must be hard, man. Times must be hard for these big times. Times is hard for these big timers, man. I don't know what it is, man. Times are hard. So What's up, man? Salute Burberry 803. So, I just heard Wack 100 respond to a video I did. I don't even know when I did it, but I think he was talking about Tupac, and it got my attention enough to make a statement saying, like, basically, how dare you? But now it's like, oh, his tone has changed since that interview. No, I talked to him like a man, then he got ignorant, and he told them about the other phone calls we got that had after that. So there was conversations between me and Wax via text that went way left after his boss, academics, put him in check. See, I didn't put this on the big page because he ain't a big nigga. He's demoted. You're here on One Crack News. You in this zone now. You, Gilbert Arenas, y'all in this area. Y'all don't get to the big show. Trying to get some attention. He trying to get something stirred up with me and him. Y'all ain't got nothing to talk about on the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse that y'all got. So they gonna play it, his little clubhouse, because they ain't got nothing to talk about. You gotta hear this guy talk about you. Who is this guy? One, if you didn't know who I was, you already know I did an interview with him. So if I did an interview with him, how the hell you not gonna know who the hell I am? And you mentioned in the damn interview, in the damn video, where y'all, who is he? I don't know this dude. I don't know this guy. I don't know. But I did an interview with him, but I don't know. Y'all sound lame as hell. This is why all y'all on that panel is broke. Y'all, you talking about, oh, I just can't listen to him. We can't listen to you. Did anybody know what he's talking about? Wack know what I'm talking about. That's the person I was talking to. He know what I was talking about. Y'all can act stupid all you want. Well, y'all probably don't know that because y'all a bunch of nobodies anyway. All y'all doing is just running off at the mouth talking. Yeah, he probably a square. A square? Yeah, he like an L7 guy. If I'm a square, yeah, I'm a square. I'm a square. Don't mess with the square. That's all I can tell you is don't cross the square. I know, don't play with the square. That's all you need to know. Don't ever play with the square, this square. That's all, and then you're going to find out, oh, damn. Yeah, don't play with the square. That's all I can tell you. Now, you mad because I exposed everything. I told no lie in that video. And not once did he say anything in the video addressing what I'm saying. Talking about I'm mad because of the way he handled me in the interview. Huh? You back to snitch and calling me a lame. But this is the funny thing. You calling me a lame, but you on the internet clubhouse with a bunch of other tech squares. Talking about some, I'm going to block you and kick you out the group. That ain't gangsta. That's gangsta. Yo, man, I'm blocking you. Yeah, I'm putting you on timeout for 10 minutes. What the hell are they doing? You on Clubhouse talking about somebody ain't gangster. I'm like, he sound like the police. Why ain't talking about why he ain't in jail? Yeah, why your ass ain't in jail? Your ass should be right back with everybody else. He He ain't a criminal no more. Was he ever? He ain't denied nothing I said either. Is it because me and his wife are friends? Oh, I'm sorry. Soon to be ex-wife? We cool? Is that what all this is about? Is that what all this is about, man? That me and her are friends? No, I ain't finna go on the clubhouse. I wanted to hear what they was talking about. She's a trailblazer, baby. That's right. Why are these black men offended by black, strong businesswomen? Why is that? I think he found out. He been searching her Twitter for people that's her IG and see that I'm in me and her chatting the DMs. And that we cool. He don't like that. I know. This is he's been living this facade for so long. Wack has been getting away with this facade for a long time. And I'm like, dude, just stay in your lane. I'm not bothering you. But when you talk about Tupac like that and talking about he a perpetrator, that's when I had to check you. Dog, if anybody perpetrating is you. You've been perpetrating. I remember you calling Wallow because you was broke and fat. Man, I got all these bills due. I done got fat and all this. Wallow was like, come on, man, you got to work out, man. Snap out of it. You're going to bounce back. You're going to bounce back. You had got broken fat, and that's when you was over there hanging out with academics. That's why you hanging out with 6ix9ine and academics. Talking about you, they manager. Academics paying you for security. You're a security guard. No damn manager. Oh no, he don't, and he blocked me on his phone. Tell him that on the clubhouse. Man, look, all these dudes are clowns. They running scams on each other to try to boost up their little fake pages or whatever. But all you other little like peons in the back trying to pump them up and talk, they ain't mentioned me again. He got his little peons in the back talking. In there, in the Mickey Mouse Club room talking. What's that, gangster? The clubhouse is gangster now? If I'm L7, they gangster. Clubhouse is gangster. You being caught on the internet, wagging your booty in the air on the internet in a chat room, that's gangster? That's what's gangster now, right, Wack? I'm an L7, though. Okay. I'll be an L7 then. They didn't mention Sino. They got it right here mentioning me. I just listened to it right here. I could play it, but I don't think you'll be able to hear it. Kenwood is the one that brought it to my attention. Gil don't pay nobody no money. Gil gotta watch every dime he got. Shoot, he late paying his baby mama. He better hurry up. Better hurry up, Gil. She gonna get mad. Better pay that woman now. Your kids need the money, man. Get that money. Now, that was just telling the truth. Yep. Well, that's just the nature of it. You see, when people come and they do what they feel like they want to do, and can't nobody tell them nothing, yeah, Kenwood brought it to my attention. If Kenwood didn't bring it to my attention, and what they were saying in that Mickey Mouse clubhouse, I would not have known. Yeah, well, like I said, that interview was 2 years ago. And he got mad when I aired the fact that Pac was giving some thug loving to his wife. He ain't like that. And that me and his wife cool. You threatening your wife and everything. Because you mad about that scene. You mad that Pac was out there getting some thug loving from your wife. You up in jail. And Pac out there giving us some of that thug passion. Oh, you know a clubhouse is bugged. Backfiring. Let's listen.
Protecting this. Let me speak. Hold on. Come up on this floor, put you no line. That's out. Especially if I ain't on the floor. Ain't no line pushing on this floor unless Wack on this, and I'ma stand on that. He laughed. What you waiting on? He laughed. You running for you look. Bring him back up in here. I'm finna mark your ass out all the way. Either you come back up in here or I'm running a full-blown campaign. I'm gonna run you off the clubhouse. Second time you flow showing for this, you come up in here pressing the line. See, you know how to look in them hallways and see who. That's out. You ain't coming up on this floor. I made you. You ain't make me. That's out. Bring that back up in here. Because you really looking bad right now. That really just let the name Phoenix come out his mouth.
It's like this. Anybody I catch, rumors one on the side, we ain't with y'all. Until Blood come back up in here and stand on this stage as a man and state his case, and he's out. That's where I'm at with it. Can't press no line around here. Press a line and you a pressy, you know, presser.
Why he ran?
Oh, you know why? The reason why he came up in here trying to press a line on me. Hey, check this out. There's too many of y'all to let come up in here pressing lines. Y'all supposed to pack that out. Straight up.
Hey, what happened? What?
Whoever would it. I mean that. Whoever. You Creek, you with Blood, you too. I'm on that. On Power Read. You win against me once. You win against me once. I'm going to let you know now. You win against me once.
Now you taking it out on Creek.
Your mouth to even defend Blood.
Hey, number one, calm down, man, because I don't even know what happened. I don't even know what the law. I just came in the room.
Okay, well, you know what I'm on. You know what I'm on. Hey, I told you day one, don't go against the grain, because I'm looking at you weird now. You're supposed to win against the grain. You should have sucked Blood out and set Blood down and let Blood know if you fuck you with my relationship. And it's 12 years. You put up years on the line behind this beard. Then go get that in. Go get Blood in.
What the fuck is even going on? I just came in the room.
You know what it's about. That whole come on up in here. He just ran up out of here. Said you like to defend that. You should have stayed out there. Go get him. What are you running for?
What are you talking about? Go get him and tell him.
Hey, Blood, get Blood off my face. Hey, listen, homie. Yo. Hey, listen, homie. You finna turn this shit stuff. What you ain't got nothing to do with you. I said, check you. Kick back.
What is you talking? Hey, Wack, you turning up on the road.
He just said fall back.
Question me about this. What's up with you?
Coming up in his name, guys. She has been on the app for like a week. So.
Man, he coming in popping that name straight like that. We can draw the line today. Where's that with it? He came in there super hot when I wasn't in here. Let the hallways know he's a hoe. Bars. Yo, Creek, don't say another word to me about this unless you sucking Blood out. Where you at? Go get your man.
Now, can you bring my people up?
Reed.
Can y'all pass my
Reed, where you at, homie?
Man, you knew this was the homie. You hired him, man.
Hey, man, pass it. Hey, look.
Somebody
kick
go
back,
get,
man.
Yeah, somebody go get that, man. Bring him in.
Come up in there and call yourself checking somebody. I run my 2,500. I need that tonight. Or it's on. Want to play? Let's play. Creek lost his mind. That a total stranger. Get him caught up. This ain't got nothing to do with him.
Wack, I think Creek didn't know what's going on.
I don't give a bro. You better learn how to read. I bet that title told everybody what's going on. I was 500 deep in this parlay in y'all on the stage. You know why? They see me walk in the room. They see what that title say. Come up in here, too much defending on that. He ain't put no work in on it yet. I'm coming here defending this if you ain't gonna go deal with it. Really came on the stage and ran. Our people sent me a clip. I'm like, you owe the greenhouse. Matter of fact, we're gonna tally that up. We need our 20%. I'm gonna get it out your and I see you. Where you at? Wanted to get out with Nina, boy, pull up on Wack. You will go to bed tonight. It ain't no turning back now. Man would be, where you at? It really came to the flow and ran. You just got marked out of the whole app. What's up with the odds? That's y'all mans? I'm letting any know I catch him on the floor. It's block party, we ain't for with you. That's where I'm at with it. I'm gonna show that who he ain't. Cause he pressing the line like he's somebody. Little boy, 40 followers when I found you, look. Wasn't a gang slogan coming out your mouth. Call Caddy, tell Caddy, call his band. Caddy Creep, y'all advocate for this, who it is. Mama, daddy, sister, brother. When I'm weak, I call it weak. And I give them away from me.
The ops be acting weird too.
Straight up. All your man, yo, Detroit. All y'all that lobby for this, 22 of y'all voted to keep this weird. Hey, y'all gonna learn, stop going against me. I know what the fuck I'm doing. Call y'all mans.
I don't see him in the hallway, what?
He was just on the floor. Weird, ain't it? Oh, where has the little
let's find out that account.
Oh, where can he be?
Wack,
with his hair cut low and his part so wide. Where can he be? Where he at? Don't tell me he deactivated the app. Where he go? I'm with a real renegade wolf. I done stood against my whole set, the streets. I done stood against it all. I don't do no fold, no fold. Chain only strong as the weakest link. Hold the squad, see, we got a weak link.
Hey, yo, what? You got the wrong nigga,
you
boy.
definitely.
I've been rocking with
hey, bro, check this out. Hey, check this out. Get on, hey, bro, what you talking about? You want to go there with me behind week? Is that what you want?
It don't got nothing.
You want to go there with me behind week?
Hey, look, it don't got nothing to do with it. It don't got nothing to do with it. It got something to do with how you talking to me.
No, I don't want to do with Reek. Don't come in here talking to me. If you want,
Hey, blood, drop my burner off at the studio. I'm telling you, I'm gonna go there. Because you really could be, nigga, I'm on the way. Rook. I'm on the way. I'm 2 minutes from it. I'm in the IE. I'm on my way right now. Yeah, all this behind your man. I'll be you can snake in too, then I see. Yeah. Nah, you can get there faster than that. Yeah, all this behind your man. Go get your mans though. Hey, bring your mans with you. Bring Reek with you. Yo, man, y'all get up in here, man. Where y'all mans go? Yo, I will be there in an hour. I'm in IE. Yeah, you gonna bring Reek with you? You gonna bring your mans? I'm grabbing the car. You gonna bring your mans with you too? Hey, look, I can't force you to answer the phone, fool. Then what is you in here talking to me about this phone? Yeah, okay. All right. You gonna keep moving with a coward. You gonna keep moving with a coward. Yo, you gonna keep moving with a coward. Hey, man, I'm not in here defending Reek, boy. I came in here and asked you come in here talking about what is it about, man? You come in here questioning me what it's about. No, you can't read the title? What I said what happened. Is your name in the title? 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 You want to give me the other day? You want to give me this other day? Everybody in the room is in here to figure out what's going on. Nothing what's going on. I ain't got to answer nail questions. Everybody in the room is trying to figure out what's going on. Nah, they know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. So how you tripping on that? What's going on? Hey, bro, you just went against me the other day. Hey, listen, homie. You just did something you ain't never did for a stranger that you don't know. No, it's good. Hey, I didn't go against me. No, you went against me. You asked who should stay on the. You asked if they should stay on the floor. Asking if they should stay on the floor is completely different than some street. Well, if it would have got to the streets, man, we would have handled that the proper way, like we always. Where your man's at? Where your man's at? Attach my name to those. Where's your man's at? Where your man's at? Where your man's at? That's your right. Where he at? I don't know where that. Bro, he still broke. He still broke, huh? Yeah, see all that? That's weird to me right there. No, that's just what at the end of the day. Wait, you know where it's at, right? Wait, you know where he be? What you mean? Send me where your pen drop. Hold on. Let me know where you at. I'm gonna come to you. We go to blood. I'm on that time. Where you at? Where you at? I'm gonna pull up on you, cause I stay like that, and we gonna go to where he at. I'm in the IE. Yeah. And he stand in the middle? Well, yeah, we head over there. Definitely. Yeah, we head that way. All right, I'll meet you there. You know where it's at? Yeah, send me that address where he at. No, Rose Coach Hotel he be at. Yeah, send that address. I'm gonna meet. All right, bet. I'm finna send it right now. I'll meet you there. Now, y'all call your man. Where y'all at with it? That's your man. Y'all with him. Y'all can leave my stage now. Ain't no love lost. I'm cutting ties. I'm gonna be an Israelite, little. You playing with the wrong show. Who was in the room earlier? Okay, what he coming in hot for?
Yo, so what basically happened was,
now, see, this is what I spoke on before. The Israelite brother, Reek, is caught in between two worlds. You know, you can't be an Israelite and a blood at the same time. You can't rep both. You're going to have to make a decision on what it is that you want to do. You ain't going to be able to say, oh, I want to be a blood today. Oh, I was a blood, now I'm Israelite, now I'm back to blood, now I'm back to Israelite. You can't do that. I'm glad the brother is smart enough to get some knowledge of self and know about his history in the life that happened thousands of years ago before him and to now, and what his role is in his life. But to walk that path and that walk is a whole different world. Now, Wack been going off the rails doing all this nonsense for a long period of time, y'all. Long period of time. And then he went up against the lawyer who knows better yet as Phoenix.
I want so you should back away from me.
So right now, Phoenix is the one that was there when they originally started the channel. And she's a lawyer. Now, she has her legal license and the whole nine. So they got into it because her name got brought up.
Conversation when I'm dealing with a man. Who are you?
Who? Phoenix Coleman.
And you feel like you got the right to get involved in my conversation?
No, I feel like I have a right to speak my mind like everybody else. There were many people coming off their mic.
Next minute you Chilling with the answer.
No, I do have a right to speak my mind. I know that you love arguing with people. The thing about it,
you was dead wrong.
Hit the like button. Well, if I've previously conceded your point,
Like it up.
that bearing down on that fact, it's not fake. It's not paralegal. I am a licensed attorney. Although you've tried to disparage my character and make false statements of or pertaining to me.
So I guess what you were saying is, you know, you really in a street room with that police. You talking to
for instance, I don't think that Clubhouse Incorporated would like you to hold your room out as a street room. I don't think that this app was created for that.
Clubhouse, you think, did you know who you talking to?
I do know who I'm talking to. Listen, Wack, you don't want me to really tell everything, so you should back away from me.
Let's play the game.
Let's play.
Oh, let's play.
I'll play.
I'll play. Hey, Wack. I don't get. Hey, yo, bro. She talking this police, and me and you having a conversation, right? Me and you. I wish my wife would open my wife, the mother of my children, would open her mouth up, homie, to intervene with two men is talking about on some street shit.
Hey, let me ask you a question, Wack. So basically, the whole time it was going on, you was basically dealing with Weak and didn't have nothing to do with Phoenix.
Paul Root, she wasn't even, had nothing to do with her. On my mama. She comes off her mic on some police shit. Well, technically, by the law, you would have to rewrite a contract. I'm telling this nigga, Corey, hey, look, nigga, you doing about 80 to 100 PTRs a month, charging niggas $20. And I ain't made you break the house, nothing. I'm looking out for your little punk ass. Don't come up in here crying. You the only nigga eating in this mother. She comes off her mic. When I say basically, you should be kicking a minimum of 20% back to the house, but I've been letting you eat. Well, technically, because the business has been going on like it's been going on, you would have to go to renegotiations of another contract. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck out of here.
But why I gotta be a bitch? Because I was saying a fag. But I was saying a fag. You didn't call people bitches
on my floor before.
Wack.
Have you not?
I call one person.
Okay, then. So, a black woman a bitch.
Was a female.
You called a black woman a bitch.
No, I called a bitch a bitch.
No, you called a black woman a bitch.
No, I called a bitch a bitch.
Hey, if it's okay for you to call somebody a bitch, it's all right somebody call you a bitch.
I mean, I kind of see it differently than you do. I feel like women calling each other bitches is different than a man trying to do it. But hey, listen, it's fine. You can say whatever you want, but at the end of the day, what I was describing to you when I came off my mic, when I shouldn't have interfered in the conversation, is that I was discussing contract formation because the two of you were saying
make no changes.
No, that's not what I was saying, Wack. You did not listen to me.
It ain't your business. You wasn't involved in it. It ain't your business.
It doesn't matter, but you're using it to say that I attacked you. But what I actually said was that a renegotiation would actually place you in a position to actually take a cut of the money if that was what you wanted. No, you did not ask me, but like other people who are making unsolicited remarks, other people made unsolicited remarks.
Have we ever asked you to do any contracts in our room?
Yeah, well, no, except for the fact that when I was in the studio, you did tell me I should go into business with Reek because we would make good business partners. But of course, that's not part of the narrative. What that got to do with how I'm dealing with a nigga that's on my payroll? Because, quite frankly, if I am going to make any remarks, then I would think somebody who believes I would be a good business partner for him would recognize.
Addressing a nigga. See, Phoenix, the bottom line is you was out of line.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. If you tell me, okay, this color over here is green, and I say, yeah, it's green, why are you shouting, it's green, it's green, it's green, it's green? We've recognized that already. No, I'm not spinning a narrative. I'm moving forward.
Hey, watch this, though. Watch this. You wasn't even in there to hear the fucking conversation. You pop in and jump butt right in.
So I can't understand why emphasizing a point that's already been conceded. Why emphasizing a point that's
women like you do with black people, you gonna spin it.
Well, let's turn it into a race thing so that you can make it look like. No, I deal in principle.
You was wrong.
Reek did tell me to be quiet.
Oh,
and you very much like you, I spoke what I wanted to speak at that moment, which was not good judgment.
So this man is telling you to get out of his business, and you continue.
I did.
And you see nothing wrong with that.
Wack, you just keep screaming.
Yes or no?
I hope that you eat Cheerios for breakfast. That will help with your blood pressure.
The man himself told you to get out of his business, and you see nothing wrong with that. Bitch, you's a fucking snake. Don't come to my platform, don't come to my flow, and if I hear you utter my name, I will embarrass you.
I will use your name as an adjective because there are things that are whack and there are like weeds that can be whacked.
Phoenix,
but I will not use it as a noun to describe you.
I'm gonna play
and you
back
don't
with
have to worry about me coming to your room
about me,
because your room is not a welcoming place. And by the way, to the people from your stage who are sending me back channels, hey Phoenix, how are you doing? Listen, don't worry about me. I've been just fine for 10, 11 days without any of the fake concerns.
I don't give a fuck about what they send you.
No, I'm talking to them. I'm talking to them
because... Talk to them in the back channel.
No, I don't have the time or the energy or the desire to do that. So I'm just, I'm just chilling doing me. Listen, Wack, I do wish you the very best. You have built a strong platform. Well, I don't have to, but I choose to wish you well. So there's that. I hope you have a great day, and I hope that you feel great about this conversation.
Stay out my business. Stay out my fucking business. Mind your own fucking business. You gonna suck whatever you doing with Reek,
I was doing that anyway. And to the narrative about me and Reek, that's been cleared up and established.
For 2 weeks.
So there is, for all of those onlookers in traffic right now, there is no intimate relationship with.
Did you not tell that man, let me fly you out and come stay with me for 2 weeks?
Listen, anything that I may or may not have said to Reek was between me and Reek. And what you're not going to do to me is elicit information as though this is some sort of interrogation. I recognize my right to remain silent, and I also recognize my right to speak words that I choose to speak. Discussing confirmations. Well, that is rude. It's rude, and it sounds very much like you're obsessed with other people's sexual conduct.
It was rude for you to get my business. See, that's you a Reek.
Yes,
right?
It was rude of me to get in your business. And Cash Jones, pardon me for getting into your business. Oh, now you doxing me? Doxing you? It's on your profile. It's on my profile as well. I'm Phoenix Coleman, you're Cash Jones. There's no secrets here.
Okay, so now you want to play that? You want to play that game with me?
It's not a game at all. I'm having a conversation with you.
Well, okay. I tell you what, Phoenix, don't sleep too light.
I sleep just fine, but I do sleep safe.
Well, like I said,
I'm cool.
I see you don't want to address. You telling this man you gonna fly him out to come stay with you for 2 weeks.
I'm not going to address anything further involving me and that person because I don't need to put on the internet my personal business for content, for views.
It seems to me
especially when I'm not being paid for it.
You came at me because you got that personal shit going with this nigga. Because you had nothing to do with
I'm really concerned about the fact that you interpreted my statement as me coming at you.
You definitely came at me.
Because it wasn't. If you go back and listen to the replays, there were many other people inserting their opinions.
You said technically I can't make any changes.
Strongly on my voice for some reason.
You said technically I can't make any changes.
That's not what I said.
You said, now
that is not what I said.
Make whatever
this is what I said. Okay, let's be adults for 5 seconds, okay, Wack? So we can use this as a learning moment, a teaching moment for other people.
Hey, listen, I'm not discussing.
Okay, so to all of the other people in business that might not understand how contract...
You ain't never been one. So you ain't got the right.
I mean, that doesn't hurt my feelings.
You ain't got the right to tell me what I can and can't do on my flow.
I didn't tell you what to do. What I did was offer information. I noticed that when I offer information when it's useful, you're very happy about that, especially in conversations with people like academics. Oh yeah, academics, she's a real lawyer. That's a lawyer you're talking to. So basically,
has nothing to do with academics.
My opinion, legal or otherwise, is useful when it suits your narrative.
I never reach for you for nothing. I've got attorneys.
No, but I have been known on this app. I do know that, and I do not represent you, to be clear. However, I have offered information legal in nature. No, I'm not, and I never asserted that I was. I have always, no, I'm going to speak like an attorney because I am trained and licensed as an attorney. I will speak, it doesn't matter where.
Not in Orange County, California.
It does not matter. Contract formation is a standard across all of the United States.
Your opinion about a contract?
Yes or no? And stating an opinion is not an unlawful act.
About a contract.
Stating an opinion is not unlawful.
No.
It's not unlawful, nor is it unethical.
You was out of line. You was overstepping your boundaries.
Okay.
Now, as you can see, Wack really doesn't know what he's talking about. She's not a lawyer in California. She's not licensed. The woman is a lawyer. So she's talking to you about law and things is what's law and what's not. And Wack is just talking. Like she says, my opinion is my opinion. You can't tell me otherwise. Now, remember, they came for me on the Clubhouse. Wasn't my doing, it was their doing. Me. Don't forget to donate to the Cash App. But I know why you're mad. That thumbnail made you mad. That thumbnail got you. I know why you're mad. Because I exposed y'all on the Patreon last night. Yep. That's why you're mad. Yep. That's why you're mad. Big fact. I've been exposing you all year. All year. And they got the whole year has been you getting exposed. But we're going to get to that. Donate to that Cash App Carcino, because it's going down, people. Absolutely going down. Now, I have been remiss about a lot of things, but I can't be remiss about this. I've done an interview with your boy Wack 100, right? Called him up, did an interview with him. Y'all saw it. I picked up my phone, called the man up, and did the interview. But this is what happened. Just let y'all know what I ain't do none of this.
Kind of crazy out here, but we're gonna enjoy the show and enjoy the ride because I'm gonna bring you all the content.
Here we go.
Peace.
That's a nice thing.
Warren Chirac thing. Carson. I don't know. You did with that phone interview with Carcino, the YouTuber. I see you did it. Who? Carcino, the one you did that interview with that phone interview with last year. Man, I don't know who the fuck that is. Who was that nigga? I don't know. You did a phone interview with him about y'all speaking on like the academic stuff about the Warren Chirac thing. Carcino? Yeah, YouTuber. On the phone? I don't know. Where's that? I'm gonna send you the interview you did, but that's who I was talking to him? Yeah. Oh shit. I don't know. Yeah, I'm about to send you that clip out.
Who? What? Huh? I don't know. That's who I was talking to? 3 to 4 times after the interview. We got text dialogue, but you don't know who I am. Ooh, you see, you see how they do. So they gonna play the interview while you on the phone. Let's listen.
Yeah, I wanted to tell you because he was talking real spicy about you on live a couple weeks ago over this Tupac shit.
Everybody, bro, listen. When they ain't got nothing to talk about and no content, just mention Wack.
Hey, talking about Wack as a startup kid, nigga.
Oh shit, Carcino. Who is this nigga? How old is this nigga?
I think he around your age. He one of them. I want to say he one of them conscious community niggas, but
Carcino. What is that?
Now listen to these fools. I'm one of these conscious community guys. What I'm supposed to be? Unconscious? Like you? Because I'm aware of my situations, my surroundings, and what's happening in the world. He said that like that's a negative. Yeah, he one of them conscious type of dudes. Like he tell us to, how to get money without going to jail and doing crime. Just real stupid, brother. You see how dumb this is? You see how dumb they are. But see, they expose themselves right here. Now, I'm not even on Clubhouse. Not even on it. I got a real house. I don't do Clubhouse. Clubhouse seems like for kids. That's why it's built in the backyard in a tree somewhere. That's the Clubhouse. I got a real house. Unlike the majority of y'all in the chat, in that, not y'all, but in that Clubhouse gang. Clubhouse, we deal with real houses. So I don't have to do Clubhouse. The Mickey Mouse Club game. All right, I'm like, I don't have time for this kid stuff that they do. But I wanted to bring this here just so y'all would know better about these clowns and how they operate. Now, you see, he already started off line talking about he don't know who I am. You was on my page, phone number in my phone, direct access to you, Wack, but you don't know who I am. Well, damn, I must got some really good resources then. How did I get that? Boy, I tell you, these people here are these are people that's trying to manipulate the system. They're trying to act like, oh, I don't even know that dude. Like they try to ostracize you like you don't exist. Like that's gonna mean something down the road. But it's gonna get even more. Now this fool done talked about, yeah, he one of them social conscious dudes. Let's listen to these fools.
Hey, talking about Wack.
Oh, I was talking to academics and he was with academics?
No, you was talking to him about something academics put out. Like a video or something.
One of them, why he dying? Oh, another savage gone. And then he making jokes about it. And these are real people. They're real funerals, real lives. So now these family members are really pissed off because they seeing what's actually happening. This dude is out here basically almost instigating the shit and creating the narratives. Like and Chief Keef, he gave him the name and called him the Grim Reaper. What's the name? Oh, the Grim Reaper's still alive. He's still out there. Like, you putting targets on these dudes back. So you doing more than just reporting it. You actively participating in this shit by creating narratives that ain't there.
real shit. So the thing about it is, like Dirty went and sat down with him all this shit, right? So the thing about it is, okay, when you get on the phone with him, he gonna tell you what he always say. Yeah, I made a few mistakes. I wasn't the reason why killing was happening in Chicago. It was already killings happening in Chicago before I became who I was. So don't say I started killing.
Now, see, he's changing the narrative. Nobody said academics started the killing in Chicago. Nobody ever said that. Did anybody ever say that he started all the killing in Chicago? No. Nobody ever did that. He's changing the narrative. He's trying to make sure and make up and speak nice for academics, trying to cover for him.
I don't do what you say I do. So what are we talking about? And I ain't going for the trigger. I heard it, nigga. I already put him in front of niggas.
I know. I heard you say that to him, but see, he knows that's not the case. That's not what people know.
What I'm saying is, what are you looking for, nigga? Ain't look, I don't smoke dope no more. I don't sell drugs to pregnant women. Yeah, I used to be a drug dealer, but I ain't the motherfucker that I brought the dope from the same niggas y'all was buying the dope for. I don't fuck with dope no more.
Two, you should atone. He's supposed to do today. You should atone. One, you should have took the videos down. Two, you should atone. He's still making money off them videos. And that's what's gonna burn him in his ass down the road. And I told his homeboy to tell him, but he facing a class action lawsuit. If these people all get collectively together, because they still plotting. You know, it ain't never no case.
And see, this is real talk. Me and him is having a real conversation. You see what I'm saying? We having a real conversation. See, the reason why it sounds like Wack's talking through an intercom, because he's talking through a speakerphone, and we didn't have everything set up, because he just called and started going. Because the first time we called, he was like, all right, well, I'm doing this, hit me back. I'm going to hit you when I do this and this and that. So I'm sitting there doing the thing. So he just called right then and there. So we did this live. Like with that recording that you hear was just live. Boom, 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 boom. There's no edits. There's nothing. It's just live. Just like it was. So the thing is, here's the notion. What he's trying to say and what I'm trying to tell him is that what was going on at that time is DJ Academics was facing a class action lawsuit by all these people who lost their lives that he was bragging about and making fun of on that War in Chirac series. These people, this guy, this lawyer was getting these families together and saying, look, you got a case because this dude is still making money off these videos. He ain't atoned. He ain't apologized. He ain't done none of that. This dude is out here, is making all this money and bragging about the money. Y'all entitled. Y'all family's entitled to that money. And they were asking me to get involved. And I said, the only involvement I'll do is say I'll support it. Y'all gonna have to do y'all jobs. Y'all getting paid. I ain't getting paid nothing for this. And they was like, well, what you want? I'm like, I don't want to get paid for it. Y'all go ahead and do what y'all supposed to do. But academics get a chance to make right. Give them a chance to make right. And I said, wow, he gonna make right. Okay. Let's make right. He didn't do it. So I said, whatever they do, that's on them. I don't know how it's going no more. That's been over a year ago. But academics is responsible for at least 5 people losing their lives in Chicago. He has some responsibility in that. Because many of you probably never watched the War in Chirac series. A lot of people used to watch that here in Chicago and thought he was from Chicago and thought me and Academics were both from Chicago, so we should link up and, hey, yo, Chicago brother Academic. I didn't know this dude. And he wasn't from us. He didn't sound like a Chicago guy at all. He never showed his face. Never showed his face. And what did he do after that? Right? He went on his podcast actually bragging. I gave Chief Keef his name, the Grim Reaper. I made up narratives for them. He created the narratives that didn't even exist. He made all these stories up and he bragged about how he did it. He did that for not just him, other people that didn't account to anything. He made them up a name. Call him the Goonie Killer Man or whatever. And the guy like, yeah, that's me he talking about. Goonie Killer Man, yeah. Like, he's the new Goonie of the block. He's running it over here. If I said that about you, I'd be like, hey, you know, classic music is now the KKK classic music man. He's whacking them out. Anybody come on his block, anybody who come on 69th Street over here, that's his section. You get marked out. They ain't playing no games. They just adding up and stacking bodies. Now, if you live over there in that area and you watching this, you going, man, ain't nobody doing that over there with us. Who is this dude? I don't even know him like that. They was, oh, that's that dude right there you talking about. All right, yeah, he's stacking bodies. All right, we're gonna see. Boom. Now there's a funeral for him. How many times did that happen based on all the nonsense Academics has done? About at least 5 times. You see, people that's in these streets, they know because they was in the midst of these wars. So they know what was going on. Academics didn't realize how real it was until it touched home, until he had a soft side brother sitting right next to him from Chicago who wanted to sock him right in his mouth. He was like, man, the way you know, you're not reporting on it, dog. You're not reporting on it. You're instigating it. I heard you. I went to class with that. I grew up with him. And we at his funeral, and to see you making fun of him. Oh, another Goonie gone. They got another Goonie. You know, doing all this silly stuff. That's what caused the tension. And you playing a very dangerous game with this city. That was the problem. And you ain't atoned for that. And you try to act like it just didn't happen. But you still got the videos up. So he put targets on all those dudes' backs. Absolutely. Hit the like button. Yes, the Cash App is Carcino. For those dudes like, he's begging for it. Please donate to the Cash App. Now, here's the thing. They're mad, and they did this video because he said some more disrespectful things about Tupac. And I checked him on it after the fact. And he was like, he was talking greasy about you. You think because I interviewed Wack, I'm supposed to what, kiss his ass because I've interviewed him? Did you hear the way we spoke to each other in there? There's a thing. He's a man, I'm a man. I'm a boss, and I don't know what he is, but I'm a boss. So my whole thing is going to be that. I'll interview you, but I ain't going to kiss your ass. That's out.
said he was a dope fiend, nigga. Too wrong, Hassan. If she wrong, if I'm wrong for talking about Hassan, then okay, if you want to have an opinion on it, that's cool. But my thing is, why would you share that with Hassan? I didn't share it with everybody, including his mama knew about it. And
Stop being a coward. Come off the mic. Sitting there with a New York hat on, nigga. Don't represent that like that. You have something to say in the chat, then come off the mic. Hit the microphone in the.
It's not like what you voicing your opinion on. Nobody else knows about it because it hasn't came out.
So how does that make me wrong? So is he wrong for doing it on the camera?
Right. I won't say wrong.
The fuck are you talking about, bro?
I won't say. I ain't gonna. Well, no, I say wrong.
Okay. So if he's wrong for committing the act on camera.
I don't.
You nigga.
Yeah, nigga, definitely.
Hold on. Is he wrong?
Nobody knows that. Nobody knows.
Listen. Okay, listen. If they got footage, right, of Wack 100 saving a child, and somebody seen that footage, but no, they said no. I seen Wack do some real shit. The nigga saved a child. Would you say dude was wrong for speaking on that?
Nah.
Now, y'all saying I'm wrong. Hold on. You saying I'm wrong because the footage got dude doing some weird shit. That's what you saying? So I'm supposed to just be quiet?
No, I'm saying it's you boys like nobody else can say anything about it. I'm from Buffalo.
Well, check this out. Nigga, I'm from Paru. Anything I want to say about a op, nigga, I can say. You got.
Hey, you know what? Y'all weird, bro. Like, that shit you said didn't even make no motherfucking sense, nigga. Like, what in the hell? As a man, you're telling me I can't say this as a man. What they got?
Exactly. This dude's, he's finding out right now that Wack is really goofy. Now, all these dudes that's up there in this clubhouse thing, the majority of them, that they just there to kiss Wack ass because he's the most famous person they ever gonna meet in life. And he ain't even famous. All right? So let that go in there. Allegedly doing some acts, right? Every time he got some, it's always some homo themed activity. But this guy is on the internet, butt naked, waving his butt in the air on the internet. Wack 100, butt cheeks all in the air, wiggling like a little dog in there on Clubhouse on his phone. You that eager to get on Clubhouse? You got somebody, this chick videotaping you wagging your butt on the damn bed, butt ass naked, and you on Clubhouse. You that thirsty for Clubhouse? You can't even put drawers on first? You got to get on Clubhouse that bad. Dang. You couldn't wait. You couldn't wait to put no drawers on. Now I can't wait for them drawers. I gotta get home, get in the house. They waiting on me. Goofy. Not to mention the girl who you in the hotel room risking your whole family existence, your whole family life going down in shambles. You got a superstar hot wife that's working and earning money. I'm going to go. Not knocking her, but come on. She's someone inspiring to get into this lane. And you taking advantage of that making her think you the big star and you the big man and all this crap, right? This girl is young enough to be with your son or your daughter's age. You running around with them. Now, everything I said is facts. It's on here. It's on the internet. She actually said you were sending her videos, FaceTiming her with you and some dude. Why are they mentioning you in that kind of with that kind of material? Why are you always talking about that type of material? Sucking a man off. It's always that tone and theme with you. Why is that? The wife packed up and left, and she cool with me. So my thing is this. Your wife packed up and left, she cool with me now. Damn. And you don't know me. Damn. That's something incredible, ain't it? Look, to each his own. My mistake was believing you were a boss. That's the only mistake I made, was believing you were a boss. That you handled business. But let's get back to this. They thought they were crediting that to you.
I ain't never got no credit for what
I'm not saying that it was people in the industry. Okay.
Name a situation that they say.
So I'll go get it next time. Don't worry. See, now in this interview, he's getting all antsy because I brought up the Wacko situation. And I said, people thinking you out here taking credit for a lot of stuff Wacko do. And who said that? Ain't nobody ever said that. You the only one I ever heard say that. Nobody ever said that. Then he comes out and apologizes to Wacko on another platform on the West Coast. Weeks after this interview. See what I'm saying? Saying, oh, I misrepresented, and I thought I was okay to speak for Wacko in a situation. So I'm going to go ahead and correct that situation. So when we talking about it in this interview, and I bring it up, this is why you got all testy. This is why he got all defensive, because he already knew about it. He knew what I was talking about. Don't worry, we won't talk about it no more until we got everything on the table. I'll bring you the whole file.
As a man, I'm going to talk about what the fuck I want to talk about. The only people I ain't talking to is the police, and I ain't talking about no motherfucking else they go ask me on the phone. I don't give a fuck with you. You talk.
I want to live.
I like black cars. This nigga like white women, I like black women. I do.
Exactly. So there's no problem there whatsoever. Right, because you're right. Like I'm saying, it was business for you. You saw academics, and that's a mule. He good for business for you. So that's why you fuck with him.
Let me get you right. Hold on. Correction, nigga. Academics is the friend. Y'all do good, but it ain't no fucking mule. You niggas, half you niggas talking that shit, right? Ain't got the business he got or the money he got.
So now he up here capping for academics. Hold on, academics is a friend. You ain't got the connections he got or the money he got.
All that shit. Don't y'all get y'all weight up, or you want to call a nigga a mule?
once y'all get y'all weight up, but you call him immune. Like he trying to, like I'm gonna get submissive now that he's saying all this. Like I'm gonna change my tone on academics now because he didn't say all this now. Now let's see.
Immune is the motherfucker. He's a motherfucker that's working motherfucker. Let's get it right. So nigga, all that slick shit you try to slip him in, and ask immune and all that shit, that's out, my nigga. That's a friend of mine. If you ain't gonna respect it, just get off the phone, bro. I ain't with that whole shit like that. That's whole shit.
Well, one thing is, I don't. Hey, you can.
Academics, bro.
That's academics. To me, he ain't shit but a mule.
Now look, like I told you, that's me. You can say all those pretty words, and that only means in your mind, that's how he is to you. To me, he ain't shit. And I told him, just like that, flat out.
Okay, you don't have to know him as that. But that's the way I view him. But I'll say he good for business with you. I don't have a problem with that. You want to work with that? That's cool. That's your thing. That's y'all. You want to work with that snitch 9 dude that I don't like, you know, but hey, I don't like him either. His name is Danny, but
You gonna talk to me about that thing? That's how you gonna refer me on another.
I don't honor him. So anyway, I just won't even respond to him.
That's cool. You got snitches on your block right now. You ain't get that too.
Nah, anybody rat ain't around me. Anybody rat ain't around me.
You a motherfucking lie. Every nigga, include me, got a.
Now he want to make it like everybody got a rat around them now. Everybody got somebody that told and tell around them. I ain't got no rats around me, dog. I ain't got no rats around me, dog. So now listen, after listening to the interview, he gonna act like he punked me on the interview. Have you ever heard anybody interview Wack 100 and talk to him the way I've talked to him in this interview? Nobody does. I'm like, you can have whatever opinion you want, but you ain't finna change my opinion because of the way you feel. That's how it is. That's cool. You want to feel like that? You want to work with a snitch? You want to be aligned with him? And to you, he that? But I'm going to tell you for the record, to me, he ain't. And that's exactly was my stance. And it did not change.
Snitch on the block. We know we here. We ain't get shit. You a motherfucking lie. Be your block. Snitch free. You a motherfucking lie.
I ain't gonna say it ain't snitch free. I say it ain't around me.
It don't matter. You know what they're gonna do something.
Hey, they didn't snitch on me. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you wanted to be cool with that snitch guy and him, that's your business. Can't nobody tell you not to do it. But if everybody else have an opinion on it, that's our opinion.
That's cool. Why are you just paying attention to what I do anyway?
What you mean? Why am I paying attention? Y'all putting it out there for the world to see.
I'm saying, why y'all?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, now he's like, why y'all concerned about what I'm doing for my business? Why y'all concerned about what I'm doing? We ain't concerned about what you're doing. Nobody went to go digging it up. You putting it out for the world to see. Live stream, 6ix9ine and Wack 100. Y'all out there parading it for the whole world to see. So yeah, people gonna have an opinion on it. So what the hell are you talking about? Where in the world did this guy believes he handled me in the interview? I'm like, what? This dude actually says this. It's coming up. Y'all ain't heard it yet, but I've already heard it. This dude said he handled me. Handled me? Everything. Y'all listening to it right now again. Where in the hell? Where in the hell is he handling me at? Where is he handling me? He's got all the points he stated was cool. He stated his points. I'm still on my grounds. Damn, we don't have an opinion. The same way y'all got an opinion, we got an opinion. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like you said, you're not gang affiliated no more. You legit businessman. I never said that. I just said I'm not a gang banger. Okay, that's what you said. All right. Okay, I knew you said some of the story. I don't wake up hating the creek and want to kill a nigga. Okay. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm where I am, where I'm from. That'll never change because it's too much history with that 30 years of that. But I be tripping on you niggas that be selecting politics. But he gonna have some issues to deal with or some other situations to deal with that ain't Nah, I don't be talking, bro. There's some open case. Nah. That's why I'm saying I'm cool on dude. I don't know. I don't know what he doing. Another time. We talk about the open case. It's an open case. Look, you trying to get me to shit. What y'all say is cool. Nah, I don't touch that because that's part of some of the story. I don't wake up hating the creek and want to kill a nigga. Okay. Now you trying to get me to speak on an open case. Listen to it. I'm where I am, where I'm from, that'll never change because it's too much history with that 30 years of that. But I be tripping on you niggas that be selecting politics and say, oh, 6 he's doing business with 6 9. Well, yeah, it's still people back doing some corporate business with him. But then this motherfucker over here, he got direct contracts with the motherfucking LAPD with a police phone issue phone. And they say he got to meet with the sheriff department and report police activity. But y'all say it's cool. Nah, I don't touch that because that's part of something bigger. It's part of something bigger. It's part of something bigger in an open case. And I don't talk about stuff like that. No, it's an open case. What you mean? What's an open case? Don't worry about it. We ain't talking about it. We'll talk about that at another time. We talk about the open case. It's an open case. That's all I'm saying. There's no open case. What you talking about? It is an open case. What's an open case? Don't worry about it. I mean, we ain't talking about that right now, but he tried to get me to discuss an open case. He tried to get me to discuss an open case in an open situation and talking about the police, the FBI files and all that. I'm like, dog, we ain't even talking about that right now. Nah, you ain't finna get me. What's an open case? Don't worry about it. We ain't gonna talk about that. You ain't finna get me to talk about no open case. And now you ain't finna get me to get no open case. Now you see this dude he tried to bait me to get into an open case. Like black dog, you not finna get me to do that. You can't get me on the black couch. I'm not finna go down the road with you talking about an open case about the police and the FBI. No, you're not getting me with that. You're not getting me with that. Exactly. Now y'all seeing the case play out. He gonna have some issues to deal with or some other situations to deal with that ain't. Nah, I don't be talking, bro. There's some open case. Nah. That's why I'm saying I'm cool on dude. I don't know what he doing. I don't know what he not doing. But when it's open case, closed mouths. That's right. That's what need to happen. And that was Big U. I can't respect him. Yep. Don't ever honor that dude until he come right. Academic. Listen. Look, he trying to talk about. All right, because I'm not gonna ever honor that dude until he come right. Academics got to come right. He got to talk to me. If academics don't talk to me, I can't respect him. Right, you can't speak for academics to me. Where does that work at? Are you his publicist? He gonna have to talk to me like a man. You can't tell me I gotta, like you done did that to respect, like I gotta respect academics. Now I don't. He'll have to talk to me like a man. He'll have to explain himself like a man. Don't be no mouse. You can't get me. They sent him after you. Yeah. Trying to get us to talk about open cases. Like, when we do that?
You got to talk to me. Hey, I don't know what they're going to do with them. That's the police business there. That ain't mine. But they going to go after the person that they... What they know, all right. I'll tell them that, but that's what I tried to tell them. What y'all going to do with them?
He talking about what
I don't know what they're going to do with them.
He telling me what I'm going to do about the people killing people in Chicago. What y'all going to do about them?
That's the police business there.
That's the police
that ain't
business.
Mine. But they gonna go after the person that they felt helping encourage. And he ain't just reporting on it. He the one leading it up. He's the one instigating. So he's playing a part because he's creating the atmosphere in which these people are getting their lives taken. Giving them nicknames, fake nicknames that they didn't give themselves, creating fake narratives, talking about they the goon of the block, they know this and that. We don't give a fuck about that. Anything else you want to talk about? Smoking on that nigga. He's doing the same thing when he making videos joking about people who died. Hey, listen. Freedom of speech, what's next? Okay, so it's freedom of speech. Then with them. What's that? Right. They making fun of people that lives they lost. And tell them niggas go take them songs down.
Nah, he trying to tell Nipsey to go take his songs down then. Tell them people to take their songs down then. If you want you want academics to take his videos down. You defending this nigga. All because he got a bag. No moral compass. So why should we sit there and respect you when you ain't got no respect?
Okay, so the songs did it. Okay, bro, what you mean? Talk about the niggas that sit there and talk about we smoking on Annie and we smoking on Pookie and we smoking on this and that. Tell them go take them songs down. Because every time a nigga hear the song, they get mad. They go kill another nigga. Yeah, because they making fun of people that lives they lost. And academics is doing the same thing. When he making videos joking about people who died. Hey, listen. Freedom of speech, what's next? Okay, so it's freedom of speech. Then with them. What's that? So I guess we covered everything right now. That's good. Next time you call me, want to make some accusations. Oh man, that's what's up.
Now Wack. Yeah, I don't remember that nigga, but that nigga wasn't ready.
He was not ready, but
He wasn't ready.
When we remember that morning show that we played the Hit 'Em Up song, and then you had your comments on it?
Yeah.
He went live, started talking about it, so I'm about to play that right now.
Okay.
Now let's get to why we're here. Why you ain't managing somebody?
The nigga went from what am I doing on the street? He's a felon, he's supposed to be around guns. Nigga, 99.9% of the niggas that done shot and killed a nigga caught with a gun wasn't supposed to be around the gun. What the fuck is that? I'm trying to understand. What is he saying? He took all this from the conversation on Clubhouse.
Yep.
He told on himself out the gate. I'm his clickbait.
Here's what's crazy. I don't know this nigga. He stay relevant and current to me. He sound like a L7 square nigga though. What a nigga from? You say Chicago? Where you from?
No.
Man, he's a square ass nigga that been on YouTube just as long as academics. Yeah, he gotta be a square nigga. He don't make sense. He be making up stories like right now. Telling me lying. He do that shit all the time.
Oh, that nigga just like just automatically just knew what you had around you. Like that shit crazy. Why is he not in jail? Like what the fuck, nigga?
Look, I'm an L7 guy. I would rather be an L7 guy. What I gotta do? Go to the pen a couple times. I gotta go to the penitentiary. Gotta shank some dudes up. Man, oh man, he ain't no L7 no more. Let me be. Yes, I am a super square. L7, I'm the rectangle. I'm all of it. I'll be a square, homie. You busters. You talking a lot of unnecessary manners, man. I'll be a square than a cool motherfucker in jail. I'd rather be a free, money in the bank, nice house, nice car, ain't gotta go to work, I can chill, do what I want to do. I'd rather have that life than to be a cool motherfucker in jail. Any day of the week. But see, that's the difference between me and you, the mentality of thinking. Y'all honored being the cool dude in jail than being somebody that's productive because you're scared. You're scared. Y'all scared to get in the game and compete with these other people. Y'all just said, man, they L7 squares. I don't want to do that because you scared. Because you were never prepared to be in that world. You was never taught and given an education or ever went out to acquire the knowledge to want to compete with the elites. You want to stay amongst the maggots and roaches and try to be the king of them. So be on top of the bottom if you want to, you clubhouse guys. Y'all ain't even getting paid. I get paid for my use. I get paid to talk right now. Y'all don't. We're not in the same boat. And Wack, I'm gonna address you in a second. I'm addressing the clown show that you got over there in the clubhouse. They need a reality check. When you standing up there breaking up mama's furniture, why don't one of y'all, if not any of y'all, pay a bill in the house first before you start talking like y'all men? Okay? Quit asking Wack to give y'all a cash app. Quit asking Wack to hit y'all with bread. He got to give y'all a little bit of change for y'all to come up there like, man, I couldn't get on yesterday, man, because dude got me a job. I had this part-time I had to go do, so I couldn't get on the show last week. That's y'all. That's y'all life. And y'all sitting there talking about other people and y'all ain't got y'all shit together. Get yourself right first. You in there making Wack famous. And you see how famous he got? The dude who asked you kissing, he running behind white boys. Wack 100, your boss is 34 years of age. Academics is your boss. You a worker. You no boss. You a worker. Oh, you the game manager? What did you manage for the game? You managed to have a woman from Chicago take all his money by not letting him go to court and show up, so they awarded her the money and he had to give her his royalties? What kind of manager are you? All you famous for is knocking out stitches. Some dude in Miami, yeah, knocking out some syrup dude. Now you the goony goo goo of the block. You knocked out some suburbanites by your house. Get down, get down, get down. Getting dope fiend punched. Getting ran out of doggone Nipsey in them hood. Come on, dog. This is why the game don't be dealing with you and your nonsense. And then you was up there working with Kanye, doing security for Ye. They caught you in the parking lot. And you was way back. All your stuff be documented. But you don't know me, right? All right, hold on. Tired of these liars, man. Oh, I got a call coming in right now. Hold on.
Casino in the house.
Yeah.
Had to read them they rights.
It's been better. Okay. That is
Y'all
correct.
woke me back up. You see, that was
the guy like right behind you or something.
Yeah, I'm like, what you mean why I'm not in
Your family like he was watching you the whole time.
Who is that nigga?
That nigga said, why am I not in jail? What is he talking about?
He really trying to
drop snitch on. Yeah, but what is he talking about? I don't even know. What is he looking at us?
That shit sound like nonsense. It just sound like a nigga reading fucking comments at your ass. Like, that shit don't make no sense.
Yeah, you can let it play. We see where he go with it. I just want to point out the energy change from that interview to this year. Like, this shit. Well, he was mad about that interview anyway, how I handled it. Yeah.
Then Wack started coming around. Interviews with Vlad, you gonna get 15 years. You gonna get anything over 10? This the feds, baby.
What that got to do with me?
Welcome to the feds.
That boy from
Pac was perpetrated. What was he perpetrating? What Pac talk about that he? Well, what was he perpetrating? I think he lived it. You do all that talking, Wack, but that dude pulled up and popped 2 cops. I don't think nobody that popped 2 police officers is perpetrating. You think you cool because you go around shooting people that look like you?
And we ain't got no record of you doing nothing. We ain't got no records of you doing nothing. You was going there for fighting and breaking up stuff and all that. You was actually gangbanging because you was broke. You didn't have no talent. You broke and ain't had no talent to do nothing. So, of course you was gangbanging. So how you gonna say this man was perpetrating to be something? No, he was just being real. He was being himself. Every gun that he talked about when he was rhyming, he actually had. Mac 11s, Mini 14s, the 44, everything he said, he had. Every weapon he talked about, he had.
So where was he perpetrating? I guarantee you know so. Not
No, he's just a real human being. Man, he got, I tell you, perpetrating to be a manager and executive. You're perpetrating that. Because there's no clear evidence of you doing any of that. That's why you running up the academics, talking about, I'll be your bodyguard. If I can be your long lost pal, I can call you Aki. If you call me Wack, call me Wack. You bodyguarding somebody, you sticking that dude up. And he's supposed to be helping you with your whatever, clubhouse and helping you get some money. So now they got you up there on Adam 22 and doing all this trash. And I'm like, they want to interview you. You have nothing to add. Bruh, you have never met Tupac one time. You're like me, bruh. You were in jail or stealing from your uncle's trucking company. You know, Wacko, and you've been riding off his name. Who told you that? Man, you tell me you can't say nothing without telling me who said that. Don't worry about it, Wack. He got all defensive because he knew it was true. I can get Wacko on the phone right now. He'll get mad about you talking about that. I said, man, look, if you don't want to talk about it, that's cool. I ain't pressuring you to talk about it. I just asked the question. If you want to answer it, cool. If you don't want to answer it, cool. But I'm putting it out there on the table. Because I feel that needs to be on the table. Now, if you don't, that's on you. That's really on you. See, Wack 100 plays these games of talking about everybody else's life, but don't talk about his.
now, when he decided to go on there and say he lied, talking about he handled me, handled in an interview. to try to lie and change the narrative. On the interview, he's saying, oh, I don't even remember doing that. How you don't remember doing that? How you don't remember? Should we play the remember game? Wack 100? Should we play remember? Should we play the remember? How you don't remember? How you don't remember? How you don't remember? Oh, no. How you don't remember that, Wack? Look at this. Who is this? AK, my partner. He ain't avoiding nobody. This is Casino for life, buddy. He knows me. He knows why we have to talk. This Chi-Town. This is Chi-Town. I don't like the way you disrespected the dead, but that's issue you got to deal with those people. But AK disrespected my city and made a name off making fun of. He has to atone. I'm saying that to you, Wack. So how you gonna talk about me and you didn't know? You don't know who I am. We ain't never spoke. Stop playing with me. Here you go trying to say, man, you 5 years too late. He don't even mention Chicago no more. Go find another way to get some attention. Your boy CEO Reek is about to spam Clubhouse to let you back in. Hitting up the main forum. Betty talked to him first. I already cleared my situation. Here's what you're missing, buddy. Got the videos up, and those parents are starting to put up a class action suit against him. With evidence, his videos played a part in their deaths. Woo! Got at least 5 right now. I told him to take them down, but he want to keep acting like he ignores it. In case you are trying to be in place with him, I told him who I was with. Then we did the interview. See, he forget. Then we mentioned Ray J, Princess, Floyd Mayweather, Jackie Long. He knew exactly who I was then. So you knew who I was then. Jackie Long, huh? Damn, wow. We both know what that is. Wack 100, y'all. I ain't making it up. Jackie Long, huh? Wow. We both know what that is. Yep, it's a small world. So you know me, dog. Stop acting stupid. You can act stupid for the Clubhouse people. I know of you. How do you think I have your number? Me and his wife is cool, not on a sexual thing. It's a business. She got a lot of good businesses, and that's something he should be encouraging. I'm like, she looked way better than anything he was running around with. But that's his business. I don't really care about that. My thing is I would do business with her. So if she wanted to get into some business, and we could do that. So I said, get him on the phone. Get your boy Academics on the phone. So now we all caught him in the lie when he kept saying, who? I don't know who this guy is. Who? Carcino? Who? You're a liar. Well, you just got closed. You're a liar. I got the receipts, buddy.
I know you really wrote the first story.
Show your receipts. And he never did. And he never did. That's right. He never did. Now this, like I told y'all, I was tired. And this was supposed to be a video. This turned into a live stream. I accidentally made it a live. And I was like, okay, the video will be about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It's been 2 hours and 30 minutes. See what y'all be doing to me, man? I got to get some sleep. My watch be tracking my sleep now. These new digital watches. They was checking my heart rate during the game. Like, yours is 130. It's high. I'm like, shut up, watch. So now I got to get some rest. But yeah, we had to expose him just the way Maino would, and just the way everybody else would. This is why he's scared to go to New York. Dudes there will pull his foul. You know. When he was on the East Coast, that's why he was ducking and hiding. Now he can't really go back to New York. So you better stay in Manhattan. Guys are trying. No, ain't no gossip, auntie. We was just actually around the situation. So everything is different now. Yep. The guy who always talk about he got paperwork but never show it. I'm showing him everything that showed that he was a liar, talking about some, I don't know who that is. But you doing an interview with me? Come on now. Man, if it wasn't for K. Slay, you would never be in New York. You would never be in there. K. Slay is the reason you could walk around New York. He was your muscle. He had them guys over there. And then when your wife was getting friendly and she got a little tipsy and was flirting with one of them dudes, them East Coast dudes, she liked that swag. Mama loved them thugs. And she was flirting with him in front of you and you got all mad, man, them boys about to dump you in the river. If it wasn't for K. Slay, you be gone right now. Don't take that up with me. Take that up with Gene Deal. Ask Gene Deal did that happen. He was on that boat with y'all. And your wife had a little bit too much sauce. And she was flirting. And she was ready to go. She didn't even care. It was in your face. They about to go get a room. And K. Slay them had to save your ass. And Big Gene was there. So he know all about it. That's firsthand from Gene. He was right there. Absolutely. So on that note, don't forget to go to my Patreon, which is Carcino for Life. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here, hit the notification things, man, all that. Like button. Shouts out to KB, Kwame Brown, Bust Life. Welcome to HDI TV, Mondo Black TV. Sports Talk with Jose Rodriguez. He was like, Gene did talk about it. Yep. Can you make $5 million on trucking? Go into my Patreon and you will find that out. I'm gone.